Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Thunder2133 here with a great, awesome new series that we're going to be doing. We're going to be forging. So this is a custom-built forge built by Matt Carlson. I'll have him on in a second to explain more about it. Originally, it was used as a charcoal forge, but now it's actually used as a propane forge, as we got this modification right here. Matt Carlson has also engineered his own anvil that we got right here, and works in progress right here, but a power hammer. So he's a really good engineer, and he's got a lot of great ideas, and he's a really smart kid. So hopefully we won't blow up, and you guys will get to see some cool forging of metals. We'll be making tools, little art designs, whatever we can do. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this series. Leave a like if you can. And here comes the genius himself, Matthew Carlson. Say hello. He was just getting some water for us.
Just looking forward to charge my phone.
So Matt, I've already done an introduction of you. You want to explain a little bit more about this? About this forge?
So pretty much it's like built out of scrap steel, other than like the burner itself and like the mount for the burner. It was originally designed to be off of charcoal, which you still can use charcoal because that's what this pipe's sticking in, or it's got slits so you could hook up a
air blower,
a vacuum, yeah, and just reverse the vacuum or whatever, and then it'll just blow air up to the charcoal. And yeah, so like I'm deciding to switch. I'm gonna keep it to where you can use charcoal, but I like the propane better because it's cheaper and it's like a lot easier, and it's a lot less dangerous because like the charcoal blows a lot of sparks. Like I don't want to light this pile on fire. So
in the works is a mount for this, so we can open it and not have to hold it while it's up. So we're gonna have to build a mount for that.
Yeah. And a handle to actually.
Yeah. So what about this? Tell me about your power hammer here.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Yeah, so I'm not completely finished with it yet. I gotta adjust the springs, push them back, to give it more leverage. Yeah, and then build heads for it. And we're gonna have to pour a concrete slab to set it on, just because it's
2 fingers and a finger to push it down. Like that's some crazy engineering right there. What about this? What about your anvil here?
Yeah, and that too is made of just scrap steel, other than the bolts. Yeah, it's pretty much solid, other than like 1-inch holes, like 4 of them in the inside, but probably weighs like 130 pounds maybe. And so pretty much I just welded it together. I have a separate head that I could put on top if this one gets damaged or anything, because I didn't harden it, because I literally the forge has been running for like a couple days and I need that to harden it, and I don't think I need to add more burners to be able to like heat the whole thing up. But I might do that with the separate head and like attach it somehow, but I don't know, because when you go to weld it, like the heat treating that you have to do to the head to harden it, it's probably going to ruin it when I weld it. So I don't know if I'm going to make a hardened head for this anvil, because it works just fine.
And it's really fucking sturdy.
And I made the base too out of scrap 6x6s for this retaining wall we were taking down.
Yeah. I was going through our scrap pile and I found these 2, and I kind of got some inspiration to make some tongs, that we can use for the forge. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to unbend this just a little bit. I'm going to bend this about the same, and then I'm going to flip them over to make them opposite, and then flatten out both areas right here, punch a hole through it, and then you get your things, your tools. All right.
This was for the foundry too.
Yeah.
To pull the crucible out of.
Oh, was it?
Well, actually, that wasn't really to pull the crucible out of, because the foundry, like, I don't have a graphite crucible, so I was just melting aluminum, so I made a steel crucible because it's not gonna melt it. So yeah, I had a crucible made of probably about 4-inch, the same thing as this head. I actually cut it out of it. That's why it's a little shorter. But yeah, so like that was just to tip it.
All right, let's get this thing fired. More power. More power. More than that. So I got my 2 pieces here. I'm about to throw these in the forge. Matt's already got his little piece in there. We're both gonna try to make some tools to help us better forge our 4G forge. So these 2 going in. In there under direct heat. Mine's starting to glow. It looks very nice. It looks like Matt's piece is starting to get a little red.
We also got to put a base on this too, so it doesn't wobble. It's taken away from
Very, very nice. We got our quenching water right here, waiting for that hot metal that we're about to pull out. Ready, Rob? All right. Is that yours? All right, so I'm about to pull my pieces out of the forge. Matt just tried his, but let's see how mine go. Alright, just formed, got rid of the edge and put a little flattener on it. formed a small taper on each end. And with that taper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start curving the blades inside. But what I got to do is I got to make sure I turn the tip of the blade out so it has something to grab. It's like one of my pieces is almost ready again. So what's really interesting about this forge right here is that this whole section was completely custom made. Everything here you see was made out of parts from Home Depot that you can make yourself and a drill. These two sections, the pole and the header top, only screw together, and then the jet, which sends out the propane, is just a I don't even know what you call it. It's pretty much just a jet that's held in there by 3 screws on each side like that, and it holds it in one place because it's hexagonal, and it holds it there so it can spray gas into the forge. Just saying it over it so it doesn't take it out. All right, looks like my other piece is ready. Let's see. Now when you put that back in, push my 2 out. Or just push 1 out actually. I got it. right, so Matt, after your first experience in the new forge setup, how do you feel?
I'm pleased with it.
Why are you pleased?
Cause like the charcoal is just too hard to like keep it consistent. Like sometimes I'd be sitting there for like 20 minutes and it just wasn't hot enough. That was really annoying.
Do you want to show the people what you made? So here's what I made. It's kind of hard to see. I might want to put it against my shirt. This is one of the sides of my kind of pincher prong tools that I'm going to make. What I did is that I made the curvature going in so that when I have two handles like this and I go in like that, they go like that. Where I'm at now, I've started to flatten out this section over here, partly because that's where I want to screw, when I flatten it, that's where I want to screw both of them and attach them with like a rivet or something, and that will allow me for my jaw closing mechanism, I guess you could say.
What I made. Oh, is it on?
Yep.
I thought I was about to go put that blinking. Yeah, what I made is I don't even know. Like it's like one side to a pair of tongs. It's like it's slanted because the other one's gonna be exactly the same, and like it's gonna be I don't know, like bend the same direction. Then I offset it so the other one offsets too, and they both match up when I'm gonna drill a hole and I'm gonna put a pin here so they swivel. But I just gotta make this exactly the same so it'll like lay on top of this. So that'll be the next video. Yeah.
Mine turned out a little lopsided, but you know, there's always room for improvement. We can always refire. So I think what I would have to do, I would probably make this one less of a curve. What do you think, Matt? I would make this one less of a curve, make
So
it a
this
little
one
straighter.
you curve this way, and that one you curve
that way. Yeah.
that way, like compared to the
So I think I need to make this piece a little straighter, because they're
or make
both
it straight
going in
and then
this,
curve it back out.
and then this one a little bit straighter too. It's hard to do it on like this smaller piece of metal.
'cause you're holding it
You
with the
can't.
pair of-
I'm
that's
holding
really
it with a pair of channel locks, so it's really hard to get a good grip on it. But I think we made pretty good progress for one day.
Yeah, for like the first time too.
Yeah, first official, or wouldn't really be first official, second official forge.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't see anything bad in mine. It's pretty good.
Another bad part of mine is that the actual,
You got a nice piece.
yeah, it's a little slanted in. Yeah.
What are you trying to like make like a?
Oh, I gotta make
piece
another piece
flatter.
Yeah, I really need to like. I think this is a good thickness. I think if I curled it up a little bit, like give it like an arch like that, and then made it flatter, like push it down more. Because I'm gonna have another piece that sits offset, so like the teeth match up. If you make two pieces, they're gonna be offset.
Yeah.
Like you see how like if you made those flat, they're gonna go like that.
Yeah.
So if you offset them, so
Oh,
it's,
so they
it's
have
still
to-
flat,
they have
but
to be
that
angled.
gets pushed back. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna have that.
So what he's saying, I don't know if you can see this. If it's not, here you can explain it, Matt. You're better at it.
It's gonna be easier to explain when I make the other piece.
Well,
but
yeah, I got two pieces.
But
right
it's
here.
offset, so like, if you have them just like this, obviously they're not gonna match up if you make them flush, like flat on top of each other. But if you take it and you offset this top
a little
and
bit
you
this way.
you like knock it over, but keep this the same. So like you see how I took out, or I took this piece, or I flattened this out, and then I knocked this over to the side, so it's offset. So that way when it goes like this, instead of going like this, it's going to be offset and they're going to match up to each other.
Yeah.
But I got to do the same exact thing.
Instead of seeing this, you're going to see that. And it's going to look like it's one. Yeah. Even though these are both straight, just at the top it's going to be different. I got a little bit of work to do in my actual tongue parts of it. I like the thickness of what I have so far. I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it out and make it like yours, but I'm going to make like kind of like I wanna split it. I don't know. I might not have.
Oh
enough.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
Yeah,
make
we
like two circular things that come out like that, so we can use
so
like
you can grab it like long ways.
yeah, either that, or I just keep my original plan and just do what I was doing. I think I'm hitting in the right spot to make it right, so that's good.
Yeah.
I just gotta fix this. So this one actually, this one would have to be curved in a little bit more, and this one has gotta be all the way over there. Not that far. It's not that bad. I can grab it that. That's actually nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with the curves and everything. But that's
Actually not bad.
yeah, that's like yeah, I think you would have to split it.
Yeah, just
Unless you're grabbing like a plate or something, I don't know.
It's gonna be. I'm not gonna have a lot of grip. I don't have a lot of contact point.
It's gonna start spinning.
All right. Well, that looks like it's the end of this video.
I thought we did pretty good.
I hope you guys had fun. I thought we did pretty good as well.
For the second time.
Take 2. First time we went through a gas hose, and I think that was it, and some faulty jettisons out of the propane nozzle, which we fixed also. But yeah, so we hope to be back in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you later.